Then, Brutus, I have much mistook your passions. Tell me, good Brutus, can you see your face?
No, Cassius, for the eye sees not itself, but by reflection, by some other things.
'Tis just. And it is very much lamented, Brutus, that you have no such mirrors as would turn your hidden worthiness into your eye that you might see your shadow. I have heard where many of the best respect in Rome, speaking of Brutus, except immortal Caesar, and groaning underneath this age's yoke, have wished that Brutus had his eyes.
Into what dangers would you lead me, Cassius?
Therefore, be prepared to hear, and since you know you cannot see yourself so well as by reflection, I, your glass, will modestly discover to yourself that of yourself which you yet know not of. And be not jealous on me, gentle Brutus. Were I a common laugher, and did use to stale with ordinary oaths my affection to every new protester, if you know that I do fawn on men and hug them hard and after scandal them, or if you know that I profess myself in banqueting to all the rout, then hold me dangerous.
What means Caesar? And you fear that people choose Caesar for their king?
I do fear it. Then I must think you would not have it so.
I would not, Cassius, yet I love him well. But wherefore do you hold me here so long? What is it you would impart to me? It would be aught for the general good, set honor in one eye and death in the other, and I will look on both indifferently. For let the gods so speed me as I love the name of honor more than I fear death.
I know that virtue to be in you, Brutus, as well as I do know your outward favor. Well, honor is the subject of my story. I cannot tell what you and other men think of this life, but for my single self, I had as lief not be as live to be in all of such a thing as I myself. I was born free as Caesar. So are you. We both have fed as well, and we can both endure the winter's cold as well as he. For once, upon a raw and gusty day, the troubled Tiber chafing with her shores, Caesar said to me, "Darest thou, Cassius, leap in with me into the flood and swim to yonder point?" Upon the word, accoutred as I was, I plunged in and bade him follow, so indeed he did. The torrent roared, and we did buffet it, throwing it aside with lusty sinews and stemming it with hearts of controversy. But, ere we could arrive the point proposed, Caesar cried, "Help me, Cassius, or I sink!" So I, as Aeneas, our great ancestor, did from the flames of Troy, upon his shoulder the old Anchises bear, so I, from the waves of Tiber, did tired Caesar. And this man is now become a god, and Cassius is a wretched creature who must bend his body if Caesar carelessly, but not on him. Ye gods, it doth amaze me.
Another general shout. I do believe these applauses are for some new honors that are heaped on Caesar.
Why, man, he doth bestride the narrow world like a colossus, and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves. Men, at some time, are masters of their fates. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. Brutus and Caesar. What should be in that Caesar? Why should that name be sounded any more than yours? Write them together, yours is its fair name. Sound them, it doth become the mouth as well. Weigh them, it is as heavy. Conjure with them, Brutus will start a spirit as soon as Caesar. Now, in the names of all the gods at once, upon what meat doth this our Caesar feed that he has grown so great? Age, thou art shamed! There was a Brutus once that would have brooked the eternal devil to keep his state in Rome as he is king.
How I have thought of this and of these times I shall recount hereafter. For this present I would not, so with love I might entreat you to any further move. What you said I will consider. What you say I will patiently hear. So that I know what I should upon that. I would have said rather be a villager than keep himself to seek Rome for the need. The games are done. Caesar's returning.
As they pass spy, pluck Casca by the sleeve.
I will do so, but look you, Cassius, the angry spot doth glow on Caesar's brow, and he will after his sour fashion tell you what hath proceeded worthy note today.
Casca will tell us what the matter is.
Antonio,
Caesar,
we have some men about me that are fat, sleek-headed men, and such as sleep o' nights. Cassius has a lean and hungry look. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous.
He is not dangerous, my lord. He is a noble Roman and well given.
Would he were fatter, but I fear him not. Yet if my name were liable to fear, I do not know the man I shall avoid so soon as there, Cassius. He reads much. He is a great observer, and he looks quite through the deeds of men. He loves no plays, as thou dost, Antony. He hears no music. Seldom he smiles, and smiles in such a sort as if he mocked himself and scorned his spirit that could be moved to smile at anything. Such men as he be never at heart's ease, while they behold greater than themselves, and therefore are they very dangerous. I rather tell thee what is to be feared than what I fear, for always I am Caesar! Come, and tell me truly what thou thinkst of him.
Hold me by the cloak. Would you speak with me?
Aye, Cassius, tell us what hath chanced today that Caesar looks so sad.
Why, there was a crown offered him. He put it by with the back of his hand thus, and then the people fell a-shouting.
What was the second noise for?
Why, for that too.
They shouted thrice. What was the last cry for?
Why, for that